Not a soul in here today. Well, Big Mike's up in here. Must be rained out down in Tennessee today. Because it sure is rained out here. I got everything hooked up, ready to go. I'm just going to give it about an hour before I hit the water. Lisa, good morning, dear. The boat's batteries are charged, bait's thawing, fresh bait. Want to get out there, throw the cast net a couple times, try to get some fresh, super fresh. But I'm going to give it about an hour and then I'm going to head out to the water. We had a lot more rain last night, so I'm assuming. Well, I went by there yesterday and it looked like it had been dropping because we didn't have much rain yesterday. He said, "Well, it's fixing to go into work." Well, gotta do what we gotta do. But I went back out yesterday and looked at it, and it looked like it was beginning to drop. Now we had some significant rainstorms last night. So it hasn't rained for the past 45 minutes. So I'm probably going to think that it's going to be on a slow rise back up. There was a lot of debris out there floating around. So I'm going to find me a spot and anchor up. I figure with all this rain, it's made the water temperatures come up a little bit. So, but who knows? It's Will Green. You don't never know what the hell is going to happen there. And I was laying around on the computer, TV this morning, I should say, and I was watching Bob and Tom show. And I looked up, and there was Buggy in there. Bugman was in the Bob and Tom show. Ronnie, you got 1 hour to get here. Get your boat, get your truck. Come on. We're going to fish. Hour and a half at the most. Come on. I know you ain't working. You're in here today. Y'all probably rained out. I got plenty of bait. Boat's dry. Been under the carport. Batteries are charged. Come on. Oh, man. I hate to hear that, brother. So I'm going to give it about an hour and 20 minutes probably before I even get on the water. So I figured I'd go live for a minute, check what everybody was doing, what they were out doing. I set my glasses down somewhere in here and I can't see. Brandon, good morning, sir. How are you? And all you ones in the background, good morning to y'all too. Up all night with an earache. Oh, man. I can remember having those. I ain't had one in years. It's this weather, man. High pressure, low pressure, wet, nasty outside, cold, warm. Amy was just telling me this morning that Sierra woke up sometime in the middle of the night with a slight fever, was, not feeling good. And we're so sick and tired of it just bouncing around this house. What'd you lose at? You lose at the casino last night, Uncle Lou? Well, I'd rather been in your position, Brandon, than have an earache. Ooh, or a baby with an earache. Oh, ain't much worse. Because there really ain't nothing you can do about it. Shoot, I can remember Granny smoking a cigarette and blowing the warm smoke in your ear, trying to. Oh yeah, I wasn't gonna go there, Lou. I was not gonna go there. Interested sitting on the couch last night watching that game, and then when it come on, he's like, "Who you picking, Dad?" I said, "Well, shoot, I'm gonna pick Dallas. I hate Dallas, but I hate Tampa Bay even worse." He said, "What do you don't like Tampa Bay?" I said, "Because their QB, He's like, why? I swear, yeah, he is the greatest of all time, the GOAT. I will give him that. But the GOAT's time is up. I mean, it's just sometimes you got to realize, hey, I can't do this like I used to at prime time. And that's what he needs to realize. Is the GOAT is over. But I didn't finish it. I went to bed. And so I woke up this morning and went in here and I flipped on the highlights and watched all the highlights of the game. And then exactly as I predicted, the GOAT was washed up. But I will say this. He is better than Jameis Winston still. Y'all need a Brock Purdy to come in. Shoot, the Bengals barely did swing by the Ravens again, and they ain't even got nobody. Dallas is just on a roll right now. I mean, they either really super, super stout or they're really super, super suck. I like my pro football. I like my college football. I like my college basketball. I like all kinds of sports, man. Man. I like it all. Well, there's 9 people in here, and there's been 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 people talk. Time to rebuild a coaching staff. I didn't expect much out of 8, 9 division win, but the rest of the division sucked is the only reason they got up there. Yeah. Brock Purdy's fixing. I don't know, man. I don't know. He's just got this feel about him, though, that when you got the players around him, it should, and he's decent. So, but Tom Brady's decent now. He just ain't got the players around him. There's Danny Stone. What you doing, buddy, roll? I'll be on the water here in about an hour and a half, I reckon. That's the plan. I got baits thawing out, coffee jugs full, boats hooked up. I'm kind of letting this weather kind of blow on through. I mean, it's still got a sprinkle every now and then. They said by 8:50 it should be completely gone. So, and I'd say the water's probably come up a little bit more on slow rise since last night's rain. It was already up a little bit, but it dropped some. It'd probably be hard getting in the boat ramp. Probably have to have the back tire of the truck probably in the water. That's what sucks about it. I don't care. Negative. It's going to be hard to beat the 49ers. I'm just going to tell you straight out. It's going to be hard to beat them 49ers. They are like kicking butt and taking names right now. So I'm waiting on Trollo Motor Parts to get here. Well, I'm waiting on the weather to break here a little bit, and I'll be on the water. They are making me wait till the flat fog burns off before sending us out on the road. I'm on the clock, so fine by me. Cha-ching, cha-ching, cha-ching. Cash in checks. Well, there just ain't a whole lot going on here just today. Look around the house. I got my new reels. I got them on them ugly stick rods. I don't really care much for them. Those 2 ugly stick rods because they're spinning reel rods. And I got bait casters on there. I mean, that really don't, to me personally, it don't make much of a difference, but I'm just not a big super fan of a spinning reel rod. Boy, that's a tongue twister. Jody, nobody asked you. Yeah, Uncle Lou, the Niners are going to probably do it. If the Bengals don't do it, it'll be the 49ers. I'm hoping now the Bengals get up there, but you know. Jody, would you quit lying to people? You're lying. Good morning, Miss Chrissy. How are you, love? Going to the BMV. What's that? What is the big BMV? What does BMV stand for? Don't know. Bugman. Buggy, I seen you in the Bob and Tom show this morning. I like listening to them. But if you're still on, I will come back in as soon as I get out of town. All right, Chrissy, but I might be and I might be not be because I'm going fishing sometime this morning. I just trying to call around, see if a couple people might want to go. I don't like going by myself out there. I do, but I don't. I wanted Ronnie to come drive down and go fishing, but his baby's sick. Go live on the water. It's worse than this, Ronnie. It's more boring than this. Bureau of Motor Vehicles. We say DMV, Department of Motor Vehicles. But you Ohioans, y'all got to be different. I did. Bugman, that's what I did too, man. Yeah, Ronnie, if I go live on the water, I ain't got no way setting my camera up no more. So that probably won't happen. I don't have a phone clip. I got one somewhere in this house. I just don't know where it's at. And I have searched this damn place over. It ain't in here. And plus, I don't know. There's a lot of moisture in there. Lots of moisture. They came to in and I'm just not 3. I think it was. I couldn't tell you. I ain't that far up on them, Buggy, but you know. Rain's gone. Here, look at the radar, Ronnie. Look at the radar. It is gone, gone, gone. You know, it's 8:30. You can be here by 9:15. And it'd definitely be gone. Them fish to about 3 or 4, you know. Then you load up and go to the house and be home before dark. It's getting ready to be nice here, Jody. That's the thing about it. I think we got like 7 or 8 mile an hour wind gust. Jody said, like me. Nice. Jody must be smoking that wacky backy today. We had to go to town last night. And somehow one of the kids, we usually lock the dogs up in the kennel as we go to town. We get them outside before we go. We feed them and water them and everything before we do anything. And then we lock them in the kennel no more than 2 hours most of the time. Well, somehow the kennel came open last night. And one of them little fart knockers got up and went into the living room. I know which one it was. I know. Because this is a sneaky little bastard. Went into the living room last night and got up and peed right where Embry sits. Oh my God, I went berserk on these little dogs when I come in. My mom should have named me Blessing. You sure it wasn't dressing? Don't open this can of worms, Jody, that you can't eat them. I know you ain't doing nothing, Jody. You texting. Come on. Here's the link. I ain't seen you up here in a while. Come on. There's the invite. Did you gonna eat that cornbread, Jody? What is that? My shovel laying out there against the building. I want who had my shovel? I'm at work. I will get fired. You fired? There's old Zachariah. Good morning, Zachariah. How are you today? You know, Cody and J Dog's probably in the background. J Dog may not be though. Their doggy was real bad sick, and me and Amy was even talking about it last night. I usually don't say a prayer for a dog, but I said one last night because I just know how much Tara loves that little dog. It just breaks mine and Amy's heart. We got thinking about it, and we were so sad over that, you know. I think if everybody throw $5 toward J Dog, it would help for the vet bill to take the dog, to the vet because it is expensive. So if you got it in your heart and you got it in your wallet, throw $5 toward J Dog. I mean, he would, and I'm sure Tara and Mason would greatly, greatly appreciate that. I mean, between all of us, we can all help and try to make Eve more comfortable and better, I know if one of ours went down, kids and Amy would be just devastated. And it really, to see a friend of ours like Tara and J Dog, and Tara in sadness like she is, it's hard. I mean, and it's expensive. We got 3, and my God, it's like having another child eating groceries and doctor bills and stuff like that. So between you trying to feed 3 of them, you got to keep them up. I mean, if you're going to have a dog, you got to keep it up. I mean, especially an inside dog. So if you feel it in your heart and you got it in your wallet, swing $5 toward J Dog and Tara, y'all. I mean, it would mean a lot. NJ Fishing Maniac. Man, I heard you've been in some issues up in your way with your family or something. I haven't been around much, NJ, so please forgive me. But I hope everything's going better for you, man. It seems like something's all over this country, Downtown Ernie Brown, baddest man in the whole downtown. Good morning, sir. I hear something? I think it's this chair bench that I'm sitting on. I think it's hollering, help me. Yeah, my dad's got stage 3 tongue cancer, 12-hour surgery tomorrow, man. Well, we'll be saying a prayer for you, man. And for him, I mean, hey, Buggy, did you hear that that joke on Bob and Tom this morning? Said I think I got a fentanyl problem. They said a fentanyl problem. He said, yeah. fitting all this pork up inside her. That's Donnie Baker. Donnie Baker's an absolute nutcase, bro. Said, I got a fentanyl problem. What is it? A fentanyl problem? He said, yeah, fentanyl is pork up in her. Well, that's the last of the household coffee. My coffee jug's next, unless I make a pot of coffee. Wait a minute, there might be just a little bit left. Oh, there is. So as soon as that's done, old Donnie Baker last month, I guess he was coming home from a gig and his girlfriend's ex pulled up next to them and opened fire on his car. Really? Dang. Yeah, NJ. I just got to figure out what snacks I want today. There's some Fudge Stripes chocolate lovers over there. Oh, there's some maple almond nuts. What's up, Eric? Eric the Viking. Oh, that's not right. Eric the fishing wannabe. Fudge Stripes. I'm thinking about maple good nuts or whatever they're called. They're supposed to be healthy, but I don't know. Tristan bought them, but I'm gonna steal them. Art. One Ton Fishing Club. Where in the world is Michael Murillo? It's like, where's Waldo? Where's Michael Murillo? That'd be a new. He needs to do some shorts like that, YouTube shorts, and be different places and call it "Where in the World is Michael Murillo?" Hey, Eric. When you get as old as I am, Eric, you're proud of it. There's Brian B. Snoozing. I mean, B catfishing. Art said, D's. I get to see two athletes. It's good to have some work again. I have done an appraisal for months. Don't forget how to do it. Don't forget how to do it. Art, I'm not even going to recognize that anymore. Can't believe you said that. You know what happens to people that say, my hat's crooked? What? Why does it go? I can go get it straight. Go. I must have a. See, now it's sitting straight. We'll give it about 2 minutes. It'll be going, my name's Ron B. And if you're interested, go to Facebook, go to Scented Memories on Facebook, and order you some scented candles and wax and all that good cleaning stuff that Amy sells. Boy, I'm telling y'all, you won't. Y'all won't like it no better than what you like a good prime rib steak. I ain't worried about him, NJ. Buggy always yells. Because he's old and can't hear like me. See, it's already working its way sideways. I'll just do that. Art, Wooden Ton Fishing Club. Art, you been fishing this weekend? No, I ain't fishing. I couldn't get away from the chicken wings all weekend. I don't know if it's going to be that or not, NJ. The Giants are tough right now. Saquon's on a roll, baby. NJ, she probably does, but I wouldn't sell them to you because them stay around here. But there's so I bet you there's 10,000 different scents you can get. And the thing about what she sells, the scents last longer than the ones you buy at Walmart or at flea market and stuff like that. There's that tiki-taki, Brian. Uncle Lou, would you come up here, please? I need you. I need you now, man, more than ever. If you don't come up here, I'm probably gonna go over and get some of them cookies. Depression eat. I went to the Bass and Saltwater Expo to see the CTF crew. Got to meet Chunky and some other guys that fish local. Sweet. And said Sunday we had 2 church services. Well, we also hate the Cowgirls too, Maniac. But I'm telling you, I hate the Buccaneers more. If it ain't Bengals, it ain't diddly. I know. I need you, bro. I said please. I don't usually say please, my friend. Uncle Lilu, I had doing that like what? Good game with them Bills Sunday. It depends on what Josh Allen comes out. That's right, Eric. NJ and Eric, Tom Brady should hang it up. And the Bills, you never know what Josh Allen's going to show up. I mean, and Dallas, you don't really know what's going to show up on them. Bengals, man, they about let the Ravens come back and beat them. I mean, good Lord. If Jalen Hurts comes back to Philadelphia, will be pretty tough. But and it depends on what Daniel Jones does too. I mean, at least he ain't like a Carson Wentz. Throw the ball to the wrong team every freaking time. You know, in Lexington, they built a castle. I mean, it's an actual castle back in the 70s and 80s, I think it was. And what it was, they transported all that shit from a foreign country, like I don't know, England, wherever castles were built back in the day. And he put it together here. Now they hold fancy weddings and get-togethers there, and that's where Carson Wentz got married at. He married a girl that went to UK, lived from Lexington or whatever, I think it was, and they had the wedding there at that castle. And it ain't on no website and it ain't on nothing else, but I do know that if you want to get in there, it's going to cost you several $1,000s just to get in. Uncle Jeep, 4x4, what's going on? Brian B, I to be honest with you, I don't know. I mean, right now, The only definite team I feel like could be in there, it would be 49ers. After that, I don't know. The Chiefs, I don't know if their defense can hold out. They got the offense. I just don't know if their defense can hold out. That's right, Uncle O. Bowles is not head coach material. All these people in here thought this was a fishing show. You never know what's going to be talked about in here. Well, let's say that 4-barrel carburetor we had on there, it got a little gunk up in it, so I sprayed it with a little WD-40 and she fired right up. Niners and the Bengals. I don't know if the Bengals could beat the Chiefs away from Paul Brown Stadium or wherever it is, they Paycor Stadium now they call it. Nah, Purdy be all right. Purdy be just fine. Brian, are you working? Somebody come up here and talk for the next 30 minutes. I need to go smoke, man. I think Rex Ryan will get back into coaching. Well, Steve the Gooch Mariucci, the Mooch. Wonder why Terry Bradshaw never got into coaching. He too crazy to coach. Man, our University of Kentucky Wildcats fired one of their coaches and then went a week and hired him back, gave him a raise. What the hell? You think Garoppolo? I don't know. Will Garoppolo be back by then? Is he ready now? I don't think so. But that Giants coach, is that it, DeGable, DeBall, whatever? Man, he's for real. And if the Giants play good, they could be trouble for somebody. I mean, they could be really. What the fish snatcher did you just do? That dog just rolled over on his back and farted and rolled back over. Dang. No, Brady ain't going to no Cowboys. The fish snatcher's going on with that dog. Yeah, y'all, I'm going to smoke. Y'all ask, nobody wants to come up here and talk. Y'all talk amongst yourself. That's just the way it is. No, Brian, he wasn't watching your lives. I don't go live anymore, so he ain't been watching mine. He said, "I watched that Brian B guy, man. He farted and it sounded so musical. He can show hit them high notes." I'm stepping out on the porch and smoking. Y'all can talk amongst yourself however you want. But I got the link out there if y'all want to come in. I can't help it. I'm going to smoke. I'll just right here. Oh, the rain is going away. It's 48 degrees. Good God, it's beautiful. All I got to do is just drop her in gear and go. Batteries are charged, rods are ready. Put the plug in. That's the main thing. Put the plug in the boat. Dolphins. Oh, Mike McDaniel's got a job for life down there right now. Oh, let's have some fun. Got a feeling Tua is definitely done. Nah, Tua and Mike McDaniel's got a thing going on. If they can get Tua some protection, he'll be a lot better. But I'm thinking, like you, sometimes them concussions. I think he's scared though. Nah, Tua's there. Let's tell you who needs a quarterback. It's the Saints. Andy Dalton is washed up and ready to go. You know, NJ almost only counts in hand grenades and horseshoes. Somebody come up here and talk while I'm smoking. The last time I'm asking, Uncle Lou. Hot box of the cigarette. Gotta get done now. All right. Let me fill my coffee cup back up. And after this coffee cup is empty, I will be leaving going fishing. Oh. Oh. Yeah, Sean Payton can't come back though. Sean Payton can't come back. They ain't gonna allow him to come back after what he done. Well, I put him in the boat. Don't think I wouldn't. What the hell? Oh, I better leave that in here. I about forgot that little thing. It would be screwdrivers. The trick. Yeah, if they don't catch catfish, they go for them bass. Those bass. And little Lamar Jackson will be back. There's my brother and sister. Howdy, 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 ho.
Hey, hey.
You allowing Ernie to drive? Lord, you got
No,
I got
no, Ernie's not driving.
No, she won't let a real driver drive.
That's right. She's smarter than the average bear, buddy.
Yeah. I can make a milkshake when she drives where she jerks side to side so much.
He's telling tales. He's exaggerating.
And Super Smurf says, so what do you think about Jacksonville? They're lucky to be where they're at right now. That's what I think about Jacksonville.
Y'all still talking football?
Why, yeah. You
Bear
remember
can't
that?
fish. What more?
You remember there used to be a show come on TV called The Man Show?
No, I never
I
really
heard
watched much
something
TV.
about it, but
Well, this ain't it.
Well, I guess if you can't fish, Eric has to talk about something. I mean,
That's true there, Mr. Brown. That's true.
he can't drive either. I snuck up on his back door and he didn't even know it. Dropped out.
Ernie wants to talk about pot roast and mashed potatoes. Hey, NJ, that's a good conversation for us big fellers.
Sounds good.
I'm on my way to go get tags for the old truck and trailer and go home and put lights on it after I pick up the store order. Got work that needs done.
I would go live while I'm out on the water, y'all, but I just don't know where my phone holder is. And I don't know how to set my boat up to where the camera would be.
Yeah.
I just can't do it. I lean it up against the seat, but then I can't see Chad. I can't do nothing. So, and maybe it had service. I don't know. Here lately, service out there has been spotty for some reason.
Couple of sandbags and a
When you going fishing?
I'll probably be leaving here and probably as soon as this cup of coffee is over with.
Oh, okay. I was going to say, if I'm back home in time, I'd go up for you and read chat.
Well, let me get going and get out of here shortly. And I mean, I ain't leaving this second, but
Right.
Well, we just now left the house.
Yeah.
We've been long
I got a grocery pickup at 10 o'clock. So.
we've been doing Walmart delivery.
They don't deliver here.
Shit.
We literally, and if you ever make it up here, you're going to see, we are in the boondocks.
It
I'm
looks
not
like
kidding.
it looks like part of Kentucky or West Virginia.
Yeah, we're like, it looks like you're up a holler somewhere. We are, can you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay, just making sure, because I'm like down in between two hills right now. We are probably 35 minutes from the nearest Walmart.
We got a small town, so
We got a small town, and it's called a food town, kind of like a food liner or a food land, IGA store kind of sort of thing. It's about 15 minutes away. And of course, there's a Family Dollar because Family Dollar and Dollar General are everywhere.
Yeah. We went to Tennessee and we started counting after about 10 miles. So we missed like 10 miles. And I missed at least 2. We counted the Dollar General stores on US 27 all the way back to Berea, my house. And I think we were up to 20-something different Dollar General stores. So every 10 miles, there was like a Dollar General.
Yeah, I know. They're pretty heavy up here, too. Family Dollar has, they shut a lot of their stores here, but then they turned around and merged with Dollar Tree. So the Dollar Tree and Family Dollar are the same thing.
Well, there's a Dollar Tree beside a Family Dollar here.
Right at the base of that hill got me. Why is river that leads us? I lost you, didn't I?
They're saying that car in front of you is the one that leads y'all back home so y'all don't get lost.
Yeah, we got at the base of that hill and we lost you there for a second. I made it all the way through down between those two hills and then got to the base where I come up and it just lost it.
Didn't Eric forget to post something up about how long it is to certain things? He usually posts it every time.
Oh, I haven't seen it. I didn't see it before I left the house, but I was kind of busy getting ready too. All you got to do is ask him how many days till CatCon.
Once you make sure the next curve you go around, make sure your brake lights are working.
Okay.
Because that's pretty sharp.
Pretty curvy, huh? You ain't seen nothing yet.
That's you about ready to run us over the ditch.
Ernie said I'm about ready to run him in the ditch.
Got that YouTube drive.
38 days.
If I ever run him in the ditch, it's because he made me mad and I did it on purpose. No, I'm not going to say that. I wouldn't do it on purpose.
Uncle Lou, have you got to talk to J-Dog any to find out how Eve is?
Yesterday.
Yeah, J-Dog told me his lower back was still killing him all the way down to his legs. I talked to him yesterday or day before.
J-Dog just needs to go take a good poop.
I think it's filled up on him.
He's full of shit, so he needs to go take a good poop. Well, NJ, be careful what you ask for. He said, I wouldn't mind meeting all you animals. Because once you get them all in one
better
spot,
be careful.
it's chaos.
Yeah, people sticking stuff in your ears.
And sometimes you meet some you wish you never met.
You meet people like Quiet Man Curtis and Eric, and then you wonder why you wanted to meet them. There's Keith Doc Reed. Good morning.
Good morning, everybody.
That's what I heard, Uncle Lou.
Oh, it's spinning. It may not go through.
Oh, yeah.
You know, the only thing I dread is putting my boat in the water out there is that the ramp is so far in the water now that I have to back my truck up so far down in the water now to even get the boat to float off the trailer.
Yeah. There's a feeling on that.
Yeah, we've got a couple of ramps up here that are like that.
I think it was last year I went out there and there was a guy in a great old big bass boat in his truck. He was trying to get his boat in. And he couldn't even get his bass boat in to get off the trailer. It was so shallow. He said, keep it between the white lines, Chrissy.
You mean the white and yellow?
No, the other.
Or the yellow center line? I mean,
the yellow line.
Oh, well, that's both lanes, then I'm good. That's both lanes, then I'm good.
It is a weird boat ramp, Eric, but the good thing about it is that they did acquire, the county did acquire a grant that they're going to redo the parking lot. They're going to take out that marina and they're putting in a new boat ramp, supposedly starting sometime this year. We'll see how far that goes.
What was there? Hopefully.
But you know how politicians are. It was voting time when they started that crap. And now that the vote's over, you probably won't hear nothing about it unless people start complaining. I mean, because when you back your boat up normally out into that ramp, you're probably only 2 feet away from big rocks on the right side when you're backing down, when your boat's in the water.
Yeah.
2 feet away, some great big boulders and cliff and stuff. So they backed it in right along a cliff. And when the water's up, it's a real shallow ramp anyway. So, but it's out on the water. It's all that matters to me. Well, I got about 2 more sips of this coffee, and I'm gonna roll it up and head to the ramp.
Be careful going, brother.
Oh yeah, I take the back roads down there, and it's like very little traffic. If you pass one truck or car down there, it's usually a farmer that's going super slow.
What's he doing running off the road like a roofer?
Sorry.
Better wake up.
He's probably on YouTube.
Or he killed somebody. Probably on the cell phone. Somebody took all over the road. Speed up and slow down.
Brandon, he's not talking about the road Chrissy and Ernie's on. Lord, children.
Okay.
Doc, have a great one, buddy. Oh, I don't know if I want to take me some sandwiches out on the boat or not. It depends on.
Well, let's put it this way.
It's best to have them.
Day I want to stay, and if I ain't, I'll be leaving early, and it'll be wasted. Somehow,
Probably.
do y'all have like a cabinet in your kitchen that you keep all your bowls and lids in?
Yeah.
Well, we do too. So Amy last night got to digging around for some bowls to put our leftovers in. And she found all the bowls, but she can't find any of the lids. So we got to remember back to talking about it. And you know, when Tristan does the dishes, if he don't want to wash it, guess where it goes?
Trash.
Trash. He said it
Oh,
was
no.
stinky. Throw them away.
I beat him.
Well, we got doing that to here a while back, and Amy's like, we're down to like 4 forks and 3 spoons. Where the heck is everything at?
Oh, no.
Oh, Lord, now.
Oh, no.
So that boy don't want to do something.
And they don't understand, you know, they having chores at home is just preparing them for what it's going to be like when they get out on their own. I mean,
Oh, you wait till he goes boot camp.
they're going to come back a different kid.
His little buddy that
He's going to come back a
up
different kid.
together.
I can tell you that right now.
Lee, can we get a bunny? Heck no. Good morning, Amy, my love.
Morning, Amy.
His
Hey,
little buddy,
Amy, what's good?
Tristan signed up at the same time, but where Tristan's in high school and his little buddy was homeschooled, and his little buddy actually turned 18 before Tristan did, he got shipped off already, January the 9th.
Yep.
And he's been sending pictures back of his head shaved and everything. And Tristan's freaking out because y'all seen his hair.
Yep. It's got to go.
It's getting real to him now.
Yep.
No, we're not taking no bunnies in this house or outside. We'll fry him up with biscuit and gravy. Same
Yeah, that's
thing.
right. Rabbits.
I've eaten tame
Rabbit stew.
We did one over an open fire once in aluminum foil with some seasonings and butter, and it turned out real good. Well, welcome to Logan, Ohio.
How close are y'all to Lucasville?
From our house, probably 40 minutes, maybe 45,
Okay.
something like that. Do you go to that trade days? Is that what you're talking about?
I think I watched a TV show here a while back, and it was a big prison in Lucasville. I think it was.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah,
yeah.
And they said it's one of the biggest riots in the
That's what
history of the
it's
prison.
yeah.
I've been by there, and I was like, why in the world is Lucasville make the mainstream news?
Because they had that big riot there.
Yeah, but it's out in the middle of nowhere.
Yep.
Because I got family that don't live too far from there.
Yeah, they're working on my room over here right now. They're building an extension onto it. That way, in case I ever need it, it's self-contained.
Yeah, and the clothing of choice is called straight jacket.
Yeah. It's all padded, comfortable.
No, Brandon,
You gotta
hush
park
that
on
talk.
Yeah, but I was trying to put you right in front.
Eric said he's in Lucasville right now.
Yeah.
Imagine that.
He's lucky.
Yep.
Never know when I'm going to sneak up behind him.
Well, y'all, I think I'm gonna ease out and go fishing, and I'll go live if I can. If I can figure out a way to set that phone up, and I'll look around here again before that thing. If I don't go live, somebody else go live, and I'll come up on panel.
All right.
All right, love y'all guys.
All right, love you.
Be careful, bro. Love you. See you.
Love you, Amy.
See you, Amy. Be careful, sis.
All right, y'all. I'm in, and I'm gonna try to go live here in the morning. Here in the morning. Amy, but Murillo finally came in. See, where in the world is Michael Murillo? Yes, she does do that. And Amy says she loves you too, Chrissy and Ernie.
All right.
All right, y'all. I'm gonna flip y'all off, and we'll not flip you off. You know, not the way you're thinking. All right, we'll see y'all later. Bye, everybody. But I will be. I'll bring it back up once I get out toward the water there. I love each every one of you. See y'all here in a bit.